Strength, safety, versatility. German engineered, American built. The Little Giant Ladder System. 24 ladders in one. One ladder does it all.
Hi, I'm Dean Johnson.
And I'm Robin Hartle.
During the 17 years of our TV series Home Time, you've seen us use some pretty extraordinary tools.
Today we're going to show you the Little Giant Ladder System. It's the best ladder we've ever used.
The Little Giant is the strongest and safest ladder in the world.
And it's the most versatile. Little Giant is more than just a ladder. It's an entire ladder system. It allows you to do jobs that ordinary ladders won't.
The Little Giant is an extraordinary tool that's been setting industry standards of excellence for over 30 years.
And this isn't a prototype. There's about 1 million of them currently in use. Little Giant is an established, proven product that we feel no homeowner or professional craftsman could afford to be without.
Coming up, we'll show you exactly how you can get your own Little Giant.
They've been the best ladder, the best investment I've ever made in any kind of a ladder.
There isn't another ladder out there that will do what a Little Giant does.
The wife likes it, husband likes it, the neighbor likes it.
It's sturdy, dependable, and it's safe.
We're very pleased to have with us here today the founder of the Little Giant Ladder Systems, our friend, Hal Wing.
Robin, how you doing?
Hal, great to have you here today.
Hey, I'm excited to be here.
So you've been building these ladders for 30 years.
Listen, I've been building quality, strong, versatile ladders for so long that people are even calling me Mr. Ladder Man, which they don't even know my name. They just say the Ladder Man.
Ladder Man, why don't you show everybody how the Little Giant works and what sets it apart from ordinary ladders?
I've been waiting for the opportunity. The ladder that you're looking at here is just not one ladder, but it's literally a garage full of ladders, or 24 ladders, if you will, all in one. And right here is the most important part of the ladder, is the hinge itself. When you open up the ladder, it locks into place, and it will not close up. We don't have any bars or straps in the way to cause you a problem. It's just makes it very nice and easy to use. And then, it's not just one ladder. It's not just one A-frame, but you have a 5, a 6, a 7-foot A-frame. In other words, any place you stop and put in your lock tabs, you have a different size ladder. And to open it up, there you go. Now, the nice features about this ladder is that you can put people on either side of it. It will hold 300 pounds on either side. It's got nice wide flares at the bottom. In fact,
can we hop on?
Yeah, would you mind getting up on there?
We're not 300 or 400 pounds.
How about you get up over
give it a try?
300. But...
Shake it a little bit here.
Come
just
on
to
up a
show
little bit. Go up a little bit more.
Yeah, there you go.
Go up a little bit more.
All right.
No, this isn't good enough. I need some. No, go on. Don't go back up there. I need you back up there.
Okay.
I need some help. Hey, can I have some of your camera crew? Come out here. Would you come out here?
Oh, there you go.
Would you get up here? You're gonna have to go up a little bit more there, Dean.
Okay.
Need somebody right behind you. Need somebody else. Come on. Can you come over here?
It's a ladder.
Come up here. You come up behind Robin.
Look at that.
What does that feel like? It feel okay?
It's
very solid.
really
Very solid.
Not good. Not good enough. I need somebody else. How about you? Can you come over here? Jump up here behind. Right behind this lady here.
There
you have to go on. You got to go up one more. I'm sorry, Dean.
Oh, okay.
You got to go up one more.
Okay, here we go.
All
right. She's kind of tiny. I need a big guy. I need a big guy. Somebody, come on over here.
Like
You'll do.
How many people can
you come on out over here. Get up behind him here.
Now we're talking.
How's that feel?
People up on the ladder, huh?
Now that.
Just give her a little shake there. See how you think. Does that feel okay?
Don't shake too hard, guys.
All right, now.
I'm on the top.
Let me just tell you, I don't know how many of you have seen this kind of ladder that's got all these bars and braces that can pinch and cause you problems and kind of walk around and easy. It's kind of hard to get on. How many of you want to jump on this ladder with me?
No, that's okay.
Come on. I need some volunteers. Nobody want to do it?
No.
All right, well, come on down.
Okay,
come on
all right,
down.
everybody down.
Let's get serious about the ladder.
That was a good test.
Thank you very much, folks. I appreciate you doing that for us.
Go.
Now, I just wanted to kind of point out to you that the safety of this ladder is absolutely amazing. The stability is beyond anything else the world's ever seen. It's actually the best ladder that's ever been created or built for anybody. And the nice thing about it is, if you need to get onto a staircase or some other uneven surface, such as a sloping ground, or you want to get onto, let's say you're painting around desks and tables and things and you don't want to move them, you can just adjust the ladder to fit just like that. And any place you put in your lock tabs, any place you stop, you have a different sized ladder. Now, let's just imagine that you up against something that's really difficult for you to work on. You got to get close to your work. Well, with an ordinary ladder, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to have a Little Giant to be able to adjust so that when you get next to your work, you can go right there at a 90-degree angle and you can come right up next to it. You don't have to reach to get to your work, and there's no danger involved for you. Another thing that you can really remember to do here is that if you feel like you need to get up and clean out the ring gutters or do something more than an A-frame will do for you, well, with the Little Giant, all you have to do, go back to your patented hinges, walk out with it, let it snap into place, and what you have here, folks, is a ladder that is 4 times its storage height. So now you're looking at the best extension ladder that's ever been made. You have wide flares at the top, wide flares at the bottom, something no other extension ladder gives you, and that, of course, gives you safety that you can get in no other way. And as you come down, if you want to stop at any one of the rungs, you have a different size ladder, or you can do as I'm going to do here, back up, pull out your lock tabs, and if you happen to forget and miss the whole design so that it'll catch them all by itself. Now the ladder comes back down, and just when you think you've seen everything that a ladder can do, you can pull out your lock tabs, and this pulls out, and you have your own little salon skids on the bottom of this, which makes a great A-frame ladder. And you can take the outer base, flip it around, lock these into place, and voila, you have a second A-frame base. Now, what can you do with that? Well, with the assistance of a plank, you can even use a wooden 2x12, or you can use an aluminum plank, or even an extension plank that extends out further. You can make a great scaffolding. So you no longer have to move the ladder every few feet when you're trying to paint something. And if that's too tall for you, then you just put it down to the next level, and you can keep going down a level at a time so that you have 1 foot increments so you can get the height that you need. Why don't you jump up there? Let's just check this.
Let's give it a try, yeah.
Okay.
All 3 of us?
Yeah, and why don't you move over a little bit in the middle? Let me
Right
just
here?
join you up
Okay.
there. All right, there you go. How's that feel? Strong?
Look at that.
Oh, very
very
strong.
Now
very
what we
safe.
have, folks, is a rose between 2 thorns.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Very nice to be on.
I've personally had my Little Giant ladder since about 1970. In that time, everyone has used it, all of my children. All of the neighbors want to use it. All of my children have asked for Little Giants for their Christmas presents when they get their own homes. I just moved a son Saturday. First thing he wanted was a Little Giant. That's the first thing he asked for.
I feel very safe on the Little Giant ladder. The ladder that my husband had previous to this one was at least half an inch short on one leg and was always tipping and wobbling, and I used it one time and decided it wasn't even worth it. I'd let him do everything from there on out. So with the Little Giant, I can get more of my chores at home done myself, so it's great.
Well, Hal, you've got a pretty incredible ladder here.
Thank you very much, Dean. But remember, it's not just one ladder, but 24 ladders in one. It replaces an entire garage full of ladders and more.
With the American-made Little Giant ladder system, you get several sizes of step ladders, adjustable stairway ladders, an adjustable extension ladder, and 2 adjustable trestles for scaffolding, all in one small, easy-to-store package. Imagine never again feeling uneasy at the top of a ladder. The strong and sturdy Little Giant won't bend and sway like ordinary ladders. Imagine never again needing a second person to hold your ladder. The innovative design and construction of the Little Giant eliminates the need for a second person. You'll never again have to maneuver those large, clumsy ladders through your home. The compact Little Giant can be easily moved even into the most difficult situations. With the Little Giant, you can finally do all of those difficult jobs around your home or workplace that you just couldn't do in the past. And you get rid of all those unsightly, dangerous ladders that clutter up the garage with just one compact, easy-to-use, do-it-all ladder system. You can own the strongest, safest, most versatile ladder system ever made. The favorite ladder system of professionals and homeowners for over 30 years.
So, Hal, do you ever have any objections to the ladder?
Actually, we do have one, but don't tell Robin I told you. Most people think women can't use the ladder.
Oh, yes, we can. Get out of the way, boys. Not only is this safe and sturdy, but it's also very easy to set up. Let's go. Bring that down, lock it up. There we go.
Whoa. Well, I guess you showed us.
So, Hal, I have a question for you now. When you stand on a ladder like this for quite a while, sometimes your shins get kind of sore. Let's talk about the option to keep that from happening.
That's a great question, and we do have an answer to that. It's called the Little Giant Work Platform. It's a wonderful tool, and it's an accessory to the ladder. And you know, as he's placing it on here on the ladder, remember we can place it on any rung on each of the ladder positions. Staircase or extension ladder, A-frame, walk right up through it just as he is right there. Come back up and kick it back. And so there you are, safe and sound, sturdy. It makes a great place to stand. Takes the strain off the legs. And then you can just kick it back, walk back through it. And you know, what it also serves as is a great platform to put tools and paint and whatever you're working off of.
I have to believe a lot of people will get a couple of those.
Most of them do.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, people are going to wonder about storage. I have a very small garage. Why don't you show them that?
There's where we come in big. This is where we make big points. You see, we're looking at 24 ladders here. Not just one, but one ladder that does 24 different positions. And you can take that ladder and the work platform, tuck it up inside, and all those 24 ladders store that easily right there. You don't have to back the car out of the garage. And as a special bonus, you still have a scaffolding system tucked inside.
Versatility is tremendous with the Little Giant ladder. There isn't another ladder out there that will do what a Little Giant does. If you want one ladder that does it all, just like the saying goes, Little Giant is the one.
I use it for anything, hanging pictures on my walls, washing my windows, and hanging my curtains. Anything that I need more than a kitchen chair to do, I use the Little Giant.
It's the most versatile ladder out there, especially with the leg extension that you can have. It can go on any surface, anywhere, as uneven as it might be, whether it's inside or outside. Very versatile ladder.
You know, around your homes, they have bushes and shrubs and fences that are obstacles in the way, and you just can't use your ladder around them. But with the Little Giant, you can work over and around those.
So you can paint, wash windows, or do repairs that would otherwise be very difficult.
Exactly. Now, this is a railing off of an ordinary ladder. And if you take that and see if you can torque that at all.
Oh, yeah. Boy, that moves all over the place.
Now, this is one of our Little Giant box frame type construction channels, and I will bet you anything you can't bend that one.
You can. Again, it's because of that box framing.
Correct. Makes it solid as a rock. Let me show you something else about ladder. I'll tell you, there's many a person out there that has bought our ladders that loves the fact that they can take one ladder and make this wonderful scaffolding.
You know, I have to believe the people that buy these Little Giants have to begin to wonder how they got all their stuff done before they owned one.
I honestly don't think they got it all done.
There you go. Come on, let me show you something else.
Okay.
Now, here's one more thing that you can't do with ordinary ladders, and that is work off of staircases and unlevel surfaces.
Consider how much safer you'll feel standing on a Little Giant.
And you know, there have been so many people that have bought the Little Giant ladder just for this feature alone. Come on, let me show you something else.
Okay.
Now, Dean and Robin, most people have several ladders around the house. And the reason for that is because it takes several ladders to do the job. Now, with the Little Giant, you only need one ladder. Not only does it make a great A-frame ladder, but it also turns into an excellent 17-foot extension ladder.
Another way to put it, you start out with something that's 4.5 feet tall, and it turns into a 17-foot story-and-a-half extension ladder.
Exactly. Let me show you something else. Another common problem working with ordinary ladders is getting right up next to your work, like with this door here, for example.
Yeah, with ordinary ladders, you really can't get up that tight to your work or get into corners.
With this ladder, we've solved the problem safely.
So you can hang decorations, you can clean the cobwebs, you can paint, whatever, and still feel safe.
I borrowed my brother's Little Giant because the wife wanted me to paint the house and some pillars, and when I got on my ladder, it just shook too much, so I borrowed my brother's and actually had it for a long while until he had to move. Then I had to give it back, and then I ended up buying my own ladder and finishing cleaning up the windows and painting.
It is by far the best ladder that's out there. It's the safest, most reliable, best investment you can make in a ladder, period.
I've been on a lot of ladders. I used to own about 12, now I'm down to 2. And one's at my business and one's at home, and they're both Little Giants. And the other ones are just rusting away.
During all of our remodeling and building projects on our Home Time television show, Robin and I have worked with many homeowners and professionals in a wide variety of locations. One thing we notice we all have in common: we use high-quality tools.
We rely on quality tools to do our jobs faster, better, and easier. We also consider our tools to be an important, affordable investment.
The Little Giant ladder system is one investment that rewards people every time they use it.
When you own a Little Giant ladder, you can be confident it will last a lifetime, do all the things you ever need done, and always be safe. You can't ask for more than that.
In our business, hanging lights on large homes, we go out to a house, we have to be prepared for anything we come up against. So having the right equipment is super important to us, and we can handle just about anything that we run across with the Little Giants.
Little Giant is by far the strongest ladder out there as far as I'm concerned. The way they're put together with aircraft aluminum alloy, welded rungs, there just isn't another ladder that's made like that.
We've had people come in with Little Giant ladders that are 20 years old and they still work. I mean, I've seen some that were some of the first ones made and they still work. And you know, the people, they come in and they say, oh yeah, I have one of these, but and you look at the date on the ladder, you're amazed, and it still works. I mean, it's a quality product.
We'd like to spend a few moments now to talk about safety.
Last year, there were over 170,000 ladder accidents reported in the United States. Dean, I was shocked when I heard the statistic that a large percent of all accidents in the home involved a ladder, and that many of these accidents resulted in serious injury.
I've come across many people who have used the same ladder for years and years, and they say the same thing over again. I thought it would never happen to me. Well, it does happen. To me, it's not a matter of having a Little Giant ladder as far as a cost point of view. It's the cost of not having one and risking injury that could be a life-changing event for not only you, but your family.
So if you're experiencing twisting, swing, or uneasiness on a ladder you currently own, then we recommend that you buy a stronger, sturdier Little Giant ladder.
With the American-made Little Giant ladder system, you get several sizes of step ladders, adjustable stairway ladders, an adjustable extension ladder, and 2 adjustable trestles for scaffolding, all in one small, easy-to-store package. Imagine never again feeling uneasy at the top of a ladder. The strong and sturdy Little Giant won't bend and sway like ordinary ladders. Imagine never again needing a second person to hold your ladder. The innovative design and construction of the Little Giant eliminates the need for a second person. You'll never again have to maneuver those large, clumsy ladders through your home. The compact Little Giant can be easily moved even into the most difficult situations. With the Little Giant, you can finally do all of those difficult jobs around your home or workplace that you just couldn't do in the past. And you get rid of all those unsightly, dangerous ladders that clutter up the garage with just one compact, easy-to-use, do-it-all ladder system. You can own the strongest, safest, most versatile ladder system ever made. The favorite ladder system of professionals and homeowners for over 30 years.
Hi, welcome back. We've been looking at the strength, safety, and versatility of the Little Giant ladder system.
Earlier, we showed you that the versatility of the Little Giant allows you to do jobs at home or the workplace that would otherwise be very difficult.
The exceptional strength and stability of the Little Giant allows you to feel confident and secure when working off the ground.
And strength means safety. The Little Giant doesn't sway or wobble around like ordinary ladders. So when you have the Little Giant, you reduce your accidents significantly.
If you've ever had to transport a ladder, you know how difficult it can be. This is a ladder that can fit in your car instead of being strapped on top of it.
With the Little Giant ladder system, you have accessibility to work sites not possible with other ladders. The Little Giant replaces a variety of ladders you would otherwise need for various jobs. With a Little Giant, you'll have jobs done in the time that you used to spend figuring out how to get ordinary ladders into the house.
If you currently or have ever owned a cheap ladder, the higher you go, the worse it feels. When a ladder twists, that's when you have to worry. It goes down without warning. You fall, you get hurt.
Little Giant is the strongest ladder made. When you climb up a Little Giant, you won't experience any wiggling or twisting. If you can't say as much about the ladder you currently have in your garage, upgrade to a Little Giant now.
One of the really safe features that makes them so much more stable and strong is the flared legs on the Little Giant ladders, because they're flared down at the bottom and also up at the top, versus your normal extension ladders you buy at the discount stores are straight-legged and go up and down, and just the least little shift off center will throw you and let them tip over and let you fall and be hurt.
Little Giant ladders have been sold at trade and home shows for years. In fact, recently we had some fun talking to people that own their very own Little Giant.
The best thing I can say about the ladder, it was worth every dime I paid for it. I have no regrets, absolutely. Even though initially, like most people, I probably thought it was a little pricey. But I went ahead and sprung for it and used the platform all the time, and I'd do it again.
I worked with Little Giants. I got my first experience when I was in the Air Force. And from that moment on, I knew that that was the only ladder I wanted to buy. And it's the best ladder I've ever bought in my life. And I'll never buy another ladder ever again, unless it's another Little Giant.
When we first got it, I got all excited, just to check it out. I opened it up, just remembered from the, the display that the guy did at the fair. I haven't even looked at the video, and it's done everything I've needed it to do. So I've been real happy. That's why when I wanted to come by and tell your rep here how good the ladders worked for us and how happy we were.
Everybody keeps asking me, why did you pay so doggone much for a ladder? And I said, well, if I paid so doggone much for the ladder, then how come you keep asking me to use it all the time?
I was at the St. Louis Home Show, and I was at their booth, and they had the ladder extended up all the way, and they put the platform on it, and they had me climb up on the platform, and then 4 other guys stood on the ladder around me. When I got down, I said, I got to have one of these, I'm a little bit of a big guy, so the security and safety of it just blew me away. It's very stable, very safe. How high you want me to go?
Oh, as high as your game.
Oh, heck. We're in Vegas. We're going all the way. So, I mean, one man, no big deal. Easy to get up and down on. The rungs don't hurt your feet.
So do you feel comfortable up there?
Oh, yeah.
Can you shake a little bit?
I can shake a lot. It's not going anywhere. I mean, it's awesome. I weigh 380 pounds, and I'm not afraid. Put the platform on, I'll stand on the platform. See, the platform's great. Stand, like if you're doing something over here, you can stand over here. You don't have to worry about falling. It's still sturdy. Platform works great. Folds up, goes in. You can adjust it as high as you want, but I mean, it's super sturdy. You don't have to worry about dumping you or anything. I wouldn't have got up there if I was afraid.
People who own the Little Giant love this ladder system and aren't shy about telling others.
We went down to the one convention at the convention center, and we were looking at the ladders and all that. And a couple days before, I slipped on the ladder and almost fell off. So she and I are looking at the Little Giant ladder.
The salesman there had explained to us exactly what the ladder did. He showed us and everything, and my husband was so impressed with it, and that's all he talked about all the way home.
And unbeknownst to me, she bought it for me. And I didn't know I had one until it arrived by UPS in a nice big box. And it's the best thing she's ever bought for me.
He's had that ladder for quite a few years, about 20 years now, and he would not be without it.
I used to have to carry 4. But since my wife surprised me with the Little Giant ladder, I don't have to carry them 4 ladders anymore. I just carry the one Little Giant, which does the same job as that 4 of them did.
Money is not the issue. Safety and the best job is the big issue.
That Little Giant ladder is the most safe ladder you'll ever work, you'll ever own, and it does anything you want it to do.
We're visiting with our friend Hal Wing, the founder of Little Giant.
Hal, we've been talking about how the Little Giant is the strongest, safest, most versatile ladder made.
And what's amazing about it, Dana and Robin, is the fact that people love it. Once they've used the ladder, once they've seen the quality of workmanship, once they've stood on it and felt how safe it is, they don't want to give it up.
Well, as professionals, we certainly recommend that this is a ladder you will not be sorry you purchased. Now remember, the special discounted price is being offered only on this show. You'll never find a lower price on a Little Giant ladder system, so we highly recommend that you order yours right now.
Strength, safety, versatility, German engineered, American built. With the American-made Little Giant ladder system, you get several sizes of step ladders, adjustable stairway ladders, an adjustable extension ladder, and 2 adjustable trestles for scaffolding, all in one small, easy-to-store package. imagine never again feeling uneasy at the top of a ladder. The strong and sturdy Little Giant won't bend and sway like ordinary ladders. Imagine never again needing a second person to hold your ladder. The innovative design and construction of the Little Giant eliminates the need for a second person. You'll never again have to maneuver those large, clumsy ladders through your home. The compact Little Giant can be easily moved even into the most difficult situations. With the Little Giant, you can finally do all of those difficult jobs around your home or workplace that you just couldn't do in the past. And you get rid of all those unsightly, dangerous ladders that clutter up the garage with just one compact, easy-to-use, do-it-all ladder system. You can own the strongest, safest, most versatile ladder system ever made. The favorite ladder system of professionals and homeowners for over 30 years.
The Little Giant ladder system is a proven tool that rewards professional craftsmen and homeowners every time they use it.
We've found the Little Giant to be the most versatile, well-built, safest ladder in the world.
Order your Little Giant ladder system right now. We promise you'll be glad you did.